Good morning. It's morning here in Sweden. I think it is July 22. I know it is 2022 the year. I know the month also, but I maybe not know the day sometimes. It have happened something very special. It's in the spirit way. It's I don't find where I was talking or the spirit was talking about this. If the spirit feel that they are ignored, we ignore them, and I don't know what was said. I don't find it of one reason that I am going to tell you. It was this in the past episode. It was a young boy that come into this portal, about 20 years old, and I was talking about internet, the computer and technical things, and he come and I have some issues with internet, and I was talking about it, and he come and then he say that he could fix it, and I told him that it's already a spirit here. That's why I talk like I do. It take a little time to get the words into my mouth, because the spirit is confusing me in this way, that they're coming in and disturb what I'm thinking about, because they talking in telepathy, so that's a brain thing. So it causes that I don't find the words, and that boy, he said that he could fix it, those technical things. So I am not sure who he was, but I have what I was saying, that it was about this man that say he had ghost in his home. That I say maybe is it his son that want to take contact with him, and he tried to push it away and say it's demons that is in my home. And I know that his son was killed when he was about 20 years old, and it can be he because he was very much into computer. He was a musician and computer, and but it can also be my cousin, my first cousin. He died in February this year, but it's a little early, but the spirit is like confirming me like these things, but because I'm going to tell you these things. It was with my past boyfriend I was talking about, Larry, that was alcoholic, and then I saw him in the night, that he was standing on a street that it's symbolic for he was on his way to where they should place him in heaven, and I knew it was he, Larry. I knew it was he, and but he was a young boy. But I knew it in my spirit. This is Larry, and so if they show up, those spirits, what people that don't understand is saying ghost, and you don't recognize them, then you have to think that they maybe are not in the same age as they died in. They have changed. When they're coming to heaven, they are not in their body, so it can be changed. So the age can be something else. So so I was thinking about my cousin, because he had a store video recording store. He was selling cameras and computer and those things, and he had repair place for to take care of the computers and things that was broken. And I was thinking maybe it was he. I didn't see the face of this young person. It was no details in the face, but I know it was a young person. I know it in my spirit. I didn't see it with my eyes. So it can have been him that come through, my cousin. But mostly I can have wrong in this. Mostly they are coming after 7 months. And it is not really 7 months since he died, because this is July and he died in February. But I can be wrong. He maybe was ready, finished in heaven very quick. So I don't know who this man was, but what happened after. And it was about this, that if you deny them, they can be frustrated, irritated of you, and they push things. They take down picture from the wall, I say, and the clock it stop, and those things. They want attention. So what happened after that? This boy was coming, and I told him that he couldn't do anything physic with his arms, with his body, because he was not here on earth. He have passed away. He had been going to heaven. He was not here anymore. He was dead here on earth, and it seems like he be irritated on me. Like I say, I didn't know it should happen something with me, because what was said there, but it was about the future I was saying without knowing it, because now I have problem with my computer screen. I have an extra screen. It's my old television I use as a computer screen. And of course it was old television. It was old television. But why should it start to be error just after this boy was here? And I told him that you are not here on earth anymore. You are in heaven now. So you can't do things. You can ask people to help me, but you can't do it on your own to help me with these things. And he got angry. So he took my TV, the screen I had is 37-inch screen, so it had been very nice for me. But if I need to buy a new computer screen, then I can't afford to buy 37-inch, and I think there is not that. I think the biggest is what I have seen. I look around a little yesterday. Is 27-inch now. Last time I bought a computer screen was it 22, but of course it had been bigger. But it seems like it's on 27 now, and that is so small compared to what I have had. And I tried to solve this problem, and I understand it's the VGA, the cable between my laptop and the television screen that have some error in it, and I tried to solve it. I don't think it is about the television screen, because that is like a dead thing. It doesn't do anything. It's the communication between my laptop and the television screen that have some issues, and it's flickering. The TV screen is flickering, and it have stripes on it, and mostly when it's striped, I have been working with computers since 1978, so I know very much. And when it's stripes and it's changed color on your computer or the screen, it's because it's some electric things that is too close to it and disturb in that way. But I have not put anything electric around it, so that is not that problem. So I have a Lenovo laptop, and it was an Arabic man. I'm thinking today that maybe was a stolen laptop I bought. It was Arabic man, and it was just when we got the virus. It was just in the start of 2020. I live here in my new apartment, so it maybe was in May 2020 he came and was very hurried because I was thinking that he was worried about to be to get the virus from me. So he was very fast to bring in the laptop, and I gave him the money. And it was first when I get contact with this Arabic man that I answer the ad on one laptop, but he say it was already sold, but he say I could buy another that was a better laptop for the same price, he say. So he come in here and running out very quick, and then I check a little about if it could be on the laptop and little around it, but I never did look at the software. And when I sit down and look at the laptop, I find out that the keys on the laptop, it didn't work with the Swedish language. So, and I couldn't change it either. I know there is software where you can change, but it didn't work on this laptop. And I was laughing because this man maybe was hurried because he didn't want me to see it. That's why he was selling also, that it didn't work in the keys to write Swedish letters. And I was laughing because most I write in English, so it doesn't matter. And now I have I get water in my laptop one day, and it took away the keys on my laptop. I couldn't write on my laptop, so I place in an extension key, what is it called, to write on, that I had. I never threw away computer things, so I had some old in that time when we sit and type on this keyboard, that's the name. So I sit and write on the keyboard, and that have the Swedish letters, so that didn't matter so much. And but I was thinking, I didn't know, maybe it was stolen, but I found out what I bought was a very expensive laptop. I think it's called ThinkPad, Lenovo ThinkPad or something like that. But it had, when it was new, it was the best laptop you could buy, and it was still a little warranty on it, so I could do some working to see if it was some error like that. But today the laptop is too old for me to could get any help, so I have to do it on my own. So I am thankful that this spirit, that the young boy didn't take other things from me more than the TV, the old TV, and my internet is okay now. Yeah, it was something out from my home that was not working. So it was not on my side. It was. And I am not allowed to take contact with the spirits. I have to go through like they have to go through God to be allowed to talk. So I have talked to God about I am not going to lie. The spirit here is saying you didn't do that. He said that I talked to God about it. So I do it now. I'm going to do it now. I couldn't lie for the spirit. He said that I didn't talk to God about it, about my TV, the screen, and so I asked God to talk to this young spirit that was doing some harm on my TV screen, because I was telling him that he was dead, and some spirit doesn't like that you say they are dead, because they are not dead. They are alive on the other side, and I should have not say that to him, because I know my mother's face when I go up to heaven. I met my mother once, and I asked her, how is it to be dead? I say that to her, and her face was like, what are you talking about? It's disgusting that you say that I'm dead. I'm not dead. Like that. In her face was it like that. So I should have knew that I should not say that like that to him. So I make him be irritated, and then he harm this TV on. He chose something that was not very bad, but I should get it, and I get it. I am sorry forgive me for saying these things to you. And he's coming here now. He's standing in the portal again, and I say to him that forgive me for have make you be irritated on me, because you are alive. That's of course you are alive. You are not dead. So forgive me to say that, and bring back my TV to be okay again, like it was before. Before I say that, please do that. And I'm going to talk to God about that, to talk to you about this TV, that you bring it back as it was before, because it's not the season for the TV to go bad, because I need that money to go to visit Israel. I need all the money. So please bring the TV screen back, because I can't work. My eyes doesn't work to look in the screen that the laptop have. It's too small for me. I need a big screen to look at. So in some way either replace it or bring it back to what it was before this happened. So he's saying that he's turning around now, and he pointed out me like that with his hand and finger, and he said, I'm going to do that. He said that to me. So he's going to bring it back. We will see. You know I can't lie, so it was hard, it was a struggle. And I have a little fight in the spirit when I wanted to say that I have already talked to God about it. And he was saying that you haven't talked to God about it. So it's impossible for me to lie. So and I say that black African American people don't like when I say that I am a slave under God, but I am. I am like a slave. I say not that I am a slave, but I am like a slave, because I can't, like now you heard that I couldn't lie. I must always say the truth. And if I saying something that is wrong, I get correction, and then I record an episode where I say that I have to correct myself because I was wrong. And in this way I had to correct myself because I was wrong. Because they don't want to hear that they are dead. They are alive, and they feel more alive than they were here on earth. It's only that they walk away from earth to a better place. So they don't want to hear the negative word. So I try to not say that again to them. And but some spirits is a little annoying. It's disturbing us very much sometimes. And we have to tell them that they are not here on earth anymore, but not telling that negative word. But we need to tell them that you are not longer here on earth. I know this spirit is so strong on me, and that is not the boy, because he have walked away. But this spirit that is here and now, is very strong on me. So it's, he say that he shaking up you. He's saying the spirit. He start with that. You know, it starts with a word. They are saying, I hear it, and then I hear more. You say that's to shaking you up, and know that you are dependent on us. He's saying that, or she is saying that, the spirit is saying this, that you take everything for granted. So much you take for granted, and your soul you think you can solve all the problems with the physical, that you can handle it, like you are like a God himself, that you act like and you think like that, your mindset is like that. You want to be the hero, and the hero, there is no hero, because all is talking about words. I don't know words that is. It's he say it's comics. It's in the whole universe is. Well, he's talking now very technical in the spirit way. That is a cosmologic facts pieces. I have to say it in my way because it's hard for me to say those words that he is talking about. He say it's the cosmologic parts. It's going together to build up it. He say it's not coming out from you. It's the universe, the cosmologic parts bring together in one place to build up the knowledge and your existence and your how you act, how your brain is built up, is out from your power, because it's cosmologic parts that have to be together, and sometimes it miss to be together and it's be so total wrong. He's talking about Lucifer, that when God cast Lucifer down from heaven, that was a cosmologic parts going down on earth. And he said that they are going to bring together those parts. It's have been scattering all over all over our planet, and those parts without each other it can't exist. It's be confusing evil things going on that is today, and they say that they are going to pick up those pieces here on earth and bring them together so they can come together for the good things here on earth. And is this power that we fail here on earth. I know because my son is a very strange person. He think the opposite is good. He think that evil is good and good is evil, and it have failed to put together the real cosmologic parts that should be, that he is thinking right, that good is good and evil is evil, and not the opposite of each other. So he is really a good picture of what can be wrong, and no one can help him. It's only if those parts in him that is so total wrong, that they twist around and come together to understand in his brain. It's his brain, it's his nothing more than his brain that are thinking that good is evil and evil is good. Everything that is evil, he take it as good. And like he only eat halal meat. You know what halal meat is? It's in both Islamic and Jewish way to slaughter the animals, that they cut off the truth, and they are bleeding to death, the animals. It's very cruel, very, very cruel. And my son, he think that is the best meat. He thinking total wrong. And those people that can't see the suffering of an animal, it's people in all kind of religions that I'm thinking that animals have no emotional, they can't think, they only exist to be food for us. And like in China, they eat dogs. They don't think that, they don't see them as something that we pet and we have be together with, and they eat it. They eat the bats also, but that is not. They have emotional also, but they are more wild than a dog. So this is what the Spirit was saying now. It's a new knowledge coming this morning about this cosmologic. It's not here like glue into this planet, isn't it? We are affected of everything what's happened in the universe. It's not only what's happened in the our solar system, because there is milliards of solar system in the universe. It have no ending. Does the universe have ending? That's what the researchers are talking about sometimes, but that is a question we should never ask, because that is very hard to get the answer about. What the Spirit is telling me about that answer is that it's ending up in not the stars or planets in it, but it's still going on. This firmament, this holding everything, but in the end of the universe there is no planets or stars or anything. It's only a mass there, and it's everlasting mass. That's the answer from the Spirit, but it's no knowledge. Like we don't need to think about it. We need to think about here and now. what we are doing here and now. That's the only thing we need to think about, and and of course coming closer to God, know who is God, and knowing heaven and what's in heaven. And you get it here. They telling us, they give us knowledge, they give me knowledge, they give you knowledge. So thank you for listening, and God bless you. I love you, and God loves you. God loves you, and heaven loves you.